Hello everyone, with the end of this tutorial, we will finish our modification task and the app and the model will be up and running. So let's just start. Before we write some code, we have to delete some code. This is the segment of code I want you to delete. This is for the previous model, that is MobileNet. Okay, we delete this. I have actually written all the code, so I am just going to explain you line by line. That will be very easy. Okay. We define two variables that are integers, width and height, that are nothing but the width and height of the deeplab.jpg image. We then define an array whose dimensions are width comma height. Its function I will explain you later. So we define a variable j which will vary throughout the width, and k which will vary throughout the height of the image. Next we define three variables: max I equals to j equals to 0, max j equals to 0, max k equals to 0. We will use these three variables to note the pixel whose probability is maximum. With that we can find the corresponding class to which the variable belongs. So this whole code does that only. It goes through each and every pixel, marks the highest probability of and marks the pixel to which the marks the class to which the pixel belongs to. Okay, now after we get the value of max I, max j and max k, we set the conditions. Three conditions are person, dog and sheep, because our deeplab image consists of a person, dog and sheep. So we will use these three classes as our standards. Therefore, when the max I is equals to person, that is when the I we will get a maximum probability for, then we will set the value of that pixel as red, and when max I equals to dog, we will set the color for that pixel as green. Similarly for sheep, we will set the color as blue, or else, that is in everything except person, dog and sheep, we will set the color as black. Now what we need to do is we need to create a bitmap for the output, what we need to see in the image view. So we create a bitmap by using bitmap.create scaled bitmap. We pass the source bitmap, that is our deeplab.jpg bitmap, and the width and height that we just got in the start of the video. The filter will be true, as if we pass the filter equals to false, then what it does is it will create a very blocky and pixelated kind of bitmap. But if we pass filter equals to true, then the bitmap will be quite smooth. Okay, so next thing we will do is we will copy the BMP segmentation to an output bitmap, and we will make it mutable, like we can change it. Okay, then we will use the output bitmap and set the pixels with the values we got. As you can see, we use the int values to set the color value of the pixel, and with the int values array, we can set the pixels to their respective classes, and we can differentiate their respective classes by different colors, that are red, green, blue and black. At last, what we need to do is we need to set the image view with the bitmap output bitmap, and that will be all. So let's run it and see what happens. First I want to show you the deeplab.jpg image. As you can see, here are sheeps and there's a person, there is one dog in the behind, and everything else will be black, should be black as per our model. So let's run the program. Okay, as you can see, this is the person, and there are blue color is for sheep. So there are sheep, but there is no dog. Actually, it will give you a different results as many times as you run it. The results may vary, and I think it's doing a very decent job here. So I hope you like the tutorial series, and thank you very much.